Hello everyone, this is the Green Snake Gamer playing The Suffering Ties That Bind. This is The Suffering 2, which I've already played the first one on my channel. So this one continues right after that one. Now before I get started, the first thing I'm going to do is go to Options. And I'm going to go to the brightness setting. And turn up the brightness a bit, because this is a dark game. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and start a new game. Now I'm going to be playing it on medium. Now you can start from either the good ending, neutral ending, or the bad ending if you completed the first Suffering game like I did. So you can choose where you want to start. So I'm going to start from the good ending from the last game that I played of this. So let's get started with level 1, Remembrance of Things Past.
Yo, Tort, where your head at? I'm talking to you. I know you're low, my man. Carmen giving you divorce papers this morning? That's some low-down, dirty business. Wasn't even your fault. You were baited. The word I heard, Blackmore hired that fool to come pick a fight with you. Coached him to say those lies about your boys. Then, surprise, the police walked right in. Someone tipped him. No coincidence to it. Blackmore was all over that. Now, Blackmore's got collared himself. He's in here now, with the freaks and the fiends and the schemers and us. Now, I can set him up for you, but there's just one hitch in the plan. I never laid eyes on the man. What'd he look like?
Looks like trouble.
That's never a good sign in prison.
Whatever, my man. Shoot, I'll help you bury that motherfucker.
Somebody needs to learn his place.
What's that you gonna do, boy?
Yeah, that's right. I'm a last-minute entry, and now I'm playing this game.
Blackmore owns Eastern now. Particularly you two.
Ain't a living soul that owns Tort. He ain't no slave, and neither am I.
Bluster is the tool of the sucker player.
You shut your mouth when we talk to you. Learn some respect.
You're the only one even letting him play this game. Without you, he's nothing.
When you get an order from Blackmore, you will follow it without question.
Now you're gonna play on my team. You may be tough, but I'm smart, and smart always wins.
Blackmore's got his hooks in this place, and now they're in both of you.
Why do you think Carmen left you? You weren't enough of a player for her.
And if you don't do what Blackmore says, your precious little boys may not make it to junior high.
Fuck all y'all! Ain't no way in the world!
Game's over. Finish these losers.
And saved by the alarm.
Dude, this is bad, my man. Sounds like a riot.
Now first thing I'm going to do is take cover behind this wall, because there's a guard up there with a gun.
Man, move! They're firing on us. No joke, those is live rounds.
Look what we have here. You and Blackmore acted like you owned Eastern. You probably caused this. Riots are chaos. Casualties are expected.
Now, my man Tort, you want Blackmore.
Yeah! Who's on top and who's on bottom now, motherfucker?
I strap now. Gonna put this to good use.
Can I get a little help, brothers? Mercury's rising up in here.
Yo, sure, we get you guys out. Just stay clear, you know what's good for you.
So as you can see, a riot is happening, and the whole place is in chaos, and it looks like the inmates are running the show.
We don't want to go down with it.
Who's eating shit down here?
Now here we unlock an archive page. Just like with the first game, we unlock archive pages. So we have Jordan's notebook, Consuela's scrapbook, and Carmen's diary. They added a third one for us to collect. So we're going to start with Consuela's scrapbook.
Having worked long and hard on my scrapbook history of Carnate Island, I wanted something a bit less depressing to take on next. I thought our state's largest city might be an interesting subject, and spend a large portion of my time off the island delving into the history of Baltimore. I cherished my time away from Carnate, but I soon found that Charm City had its own share of dark events from the past. And now I wonder, is it me? Do I seek out these horrible tragedies when I investigate the history of a place? Has Carnate changed me to be fixated on death and horrible suffering? Or is the evil everywhere, if you look hard enough?
That's a powerful ending statement.
Eastern Baltimore Correctional Facility. Though Abbott is a higher security prison containing a harder breed of inmate, Eastern Baltimore Correctional Facility has a legacy that makes it just as notorious. Located deep in the harshest section of East Baltimore, for 50 years the facility was run by a series of cruel wardens who directed a hateful staff. Recently, the brutal criminal Blackmore was said to have done a stint there. Finally, an inmate whose evil surpassed that of his jailers.
So just like with the first game, Consuela's scrapbook is about the history of places we visit. Jordan's notebook.
This binder contains a quick overview of the different malefactors that Foundation scientists and containment personnel have observed on the streets of Baltimore during our initial sweep. This does not represent the extent of our current knowledge, but provides a succinct overview for those who wish to become acquainted with our subject matter. One of our most interesting finds during the Carnate Island containment operation was a journal written by a fairly intelligent escaping inmate by the name of Clem. He had composed and illustrated a bestiary of all the malefactors he had seen, and had named them in an amusing style. Impressed by his work, we've decided to continue his naming convention herein.
Now Jordan's notebook is the same as Clem's notebook from the first game. It goes over the different enemies we'll be encountering, or malefactors.
I never threw any of it out. Some of my girlfriends now, they get mad at their boyfriend or husband or whoever. They throw away everything that reminds them of him. Burn it up, tear it to pieces, whatever. As mad as I got at T, I never threw out any of the things that made me remember him. Part of me wanted to forget he ever happened, but another part of me wouldn't let go of the hope that it would all work out in the end.
So throughout the game, we're going to be collecting diary pages.
You'll be out of blood soon.
Don't know how.
Eastman's sinking to the 7th level. We don't want to go down with it. Looks like end of the line. We got a real predicament here.
Now, as you can see, all the gates are locked.
Don't matter how big I am or how many guns I got, there's 10 times the number of them as there is us. Yeah, if the Cert guys get up here, then I'll see about leaving. Not 1 minute earlier, neither. Oh yeah? Then come up into here and fire me face to face.
Well, that doesn't sound good. Now walk over and pick up the shotgun.
That wasn't me. Someone's trying to play us.
There are inmates trapped in the yard.
What's that sound? It's CO's coming. It's damn inconvenient. You're gonna have to deal with it. I'm out.
And now this gate's open. We also got separated from our friend. So first thing we're gonna do is come into this room that the guard got thrown out of. Now in this locker is a health item. Now the difference here in this game compared to the first one is you can't carry the health items with you. If you need health, just walk into it and it will heal you automatically. But you can't pick them up. Now on the table is the map. Now along with the map, this will show your morality bar to see if you're going for the good ending, the bad ending, or the neutral ending. When it's gray like this, it's neutral. If it's blue, you're going toward the good ending. If it's red, you're going for the bad ending. So we're going to try to go for the good ending by doing good deeds and helping people. Now when you get to the bottom of the stairs, move out of the way quickly.
And when the time comes, everything we think we know will be proven wrong. And the suffering we all feel inside will show itself in the rape of the people.
Now this door is locked. So you just need to go to where you hear that dog barking. Here's a health item if you need to heal. And just walk toward the dog.
There is no escape.
And now the phone will ring. So go answer the phone.
Once you start running away, you've already lost. I've got your wife on a leash and your kid Corey wrapped around my finger. Your life is already nothing. And when I pummel the life out of them, it'll be less than zero.
Now as you can see, some inmates are in there, keeping warm by the fire, even though the place is collapsing and in all-out chaos with people dying. They don't seem too worried about it. Now if you go back and take a look, you don't have to worry, there's no enemy there. Now go through this door that's open.
Surprise. You were expecting someone else?
Blackmore's got a deal for you. He says you can be back in our crew.
All you gotta do is make your bones.
Shouldn't be hard for you. You know about killing. Whack this guard, and all will be forgiven.
Come on, T. You know better.
You know the guard should all die.
No. Don't kill me.
Jack this guard. Kill me with shit.
Clock's
My little boy.
ticking, cocksucker.
God. Why me?
Choices.
No.
Kill
This
him.
isn't happening.
We kill you.
It's him or you.
Don't do it. Please.
I'm done waiting for this pansy.
Your turn.
Now this is a choice. If you killed the guard, you can get some points toward the bad ending. If you do nothing, it'll be going toward the neutral ending, with those guys killing the guard. Now even if you intervened and shot those guys before they killed him, the enemy here would come down and kill the guard anyways. Just dodge his attacks and it'll run away. Here's some health if you need to heal. Now one of those enemies had a knife. So it should be somewhere over here on the floor. Okay, well it's too dark for me to see it. But if you do get lucky enough to find it in the dark, you can pick it up and use it as a melee weapon. If not, don't worry about it. You'll have another opportunity to get another knife later. Anyways, go through the door.
He got me.
Now we can hear a woman crying.
Help. Help.
I sliced her top to bottom, so's to see her inner self.
Now over here is some health at the top of the stairs. Now let's look at the monitors. Now on the last monitor, you'll see these guys come in.
We'll forget this happened.
And it'll be a fight between some inmates and some guards.
You realize your bids only get
Now this is happening in the room right next to us. You can run in there if you want and join the fight. Or you can just sit back and let them take care of each other. After that, some enemies will show up and take care of whoever's left. And then explode. Now they do light us on fire when they do. So let's go back to the top of the stairs and heal.
What went down in here?
Now we got some
Still with
Molotov
me,
cocktails to throw at enemies.
My man, we in this together, baby. To the end. For always and forever. We gotta get together on this. I'll go through here and open up the way through.
So there's our friend. He's gonna go open the way for us.
The pawn's off the board. Now only the real players are left in the game. Ready for checkmate?
So now we get attacked by some inmates. Here's that knife I was talking about that you can pick up. So now we have a shotgun and a knife. Easier to stick with the shotgun. Then you'll transform. And now we can fight them in our beast form. So we'll not only be attacked by inmates, but other enemies as well, which they call malefactors in this game. So the creatures are known as malefactors. Then after you take care of the enemies, you'll see this guy approaching you.
My little one.
And this will be the end of level 1, Remembrance of Things Past.